What if the assassin's entire family wealth came from healthcare insurers? The entire world is aware that today Luigi Mangione was arrested as the prime suspect in the unaliving of the United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson in Pennsylvania, where unironically he was eating at a McDonald's. He had his manifesto with him, he had the weapon possibly 3D printed with him, but no one, and I mean no one, is talking about the fact that the healthcare companies are single-handedly responsible for all of his family's wealth. I, however, happen to be just outside Baltimore, and in Maryland, we all know where his family's money comes from, and I think there's a tie no one is talking about. Let's get into it. So Luigi Mangione went to Ivy League schools. He also did Ivy League seminars at Johns Hopkins and at Stanford University. He is an intelligent man, but he also graduated as the valedictorian from the Gilman School. Now, if you're anywhere around Maryland, then you know when someone asks where you went to school out here, they're not talking about your university, they're talking about your high school. The Gilman School is one of the most elite preparatory schools in our region, racking in at anywhere between $35,000 and $39,000 a year to go to school there. Introducing the Mangione family. Now, the Mangione family actually is the head of a group of organizations that are privately held nursing care facilities, and it's called the Lorien Group. And if you look at the Lorien Health Services About Us page as of today, it says a family-owned and operated organization founded by and conducts itself based on strong family values. But if you look just a couple days ago, it looked like this. That's right, folks. Just a few days ago, it said when Nicholas and Mary Mangione founded Lorien Health Services, they set out to provide Maryland seniors with pride and dignity, yada, yada, yada. It's very interesting how that just changed, isn't it? But how do we know who really owns all of these facilities, and how do we know he's related to them? Now, doing a fair amount of research on these nursing facilities, I've learned that since 1977, they've grown to have at least 9 long-term care and rehab facilities all across the state of Maryland. They also have expanded to add a healthcare services company, and they invested a ton of money in buying Turf Valley Golf Resort, where they have tons of weddings and conferences, and they also host hundreds and hundreds of dinners for healthcare and pharmaceutical representatives. No correlation, I'm sure. This is an article from the Washington Post discussing Nick and Mary Mangione's acquisition of the Turf Valley Resort. And it was in these responses to interrogatories from one of their lawsuits that I identified the ownership structure of Lorien Healthcare and their affiliates. In this document, they're answering who owns all of the facilities and who owns all of the stock in Lorien Healthcare and Lorien Health Services. And they identify it and say that the 10 adult offspring of Nicholas and Mary Mangione, listed as